Imagine spending billions of dollars on the most advanced artificial intelligence chips ever built, only to discover that you cannot turn them on. For years, the world believed the artificial intelligence race would be decided by computing power, more graphics processors, larger models, bigger data centers. The company with the most powerful machines would win. But in May of 2026, Elon Musk made a move that suggested the real competition may be shifting somewhere else. According to a United States Federal Trade Commission filing, Musk acquired New APR Energy, a company built around rapidly deployable power generation, not an artificial intelligence laboratory, not a robotics company, not another chip maker, a power company. And that purchase may reveal the most important hidden problem facing artificial intelligence today. The industry is not only running out of chips, it is running out of electricity. Every artificial intelligence system lives inside physical infrastructure. Behind every chatbot response, image generation, and model training run are rows of processors operating inside enormous data centers. Those processors consume power. They produce heat. Cooling them consumes even more power, and as the models become larger, the physical system supporting them must grow as well. The International Energy Agency says electricity use by data centers rose sharply in 2025, while electricity demand from artificial intelligence-focused facilities grew even faster. By 2030, global data center electricity consumption could roughly double. For technology companies, this creates a brutal problem. You can order the processors. You can raise the capital. You can construct the building. But none of it matters if the local electricity grid cannot deliver enough power. A data center is not simply connected to the grid like a new house. A large artificial intelligence facility may require hundreds of megawatts. That can mean new substations, transmission upgrades, permits, fuel contracts, and years of negotiations. The building may be finished, the processors may be installed, but the machines can still sit idle, waiting for electricity. This is where APR Energy becomes interesting. APR does not mainly build traditional power stations designed to remain in one location for decades. Its specialty is rapidly deployable, modular power. The company operates mobile gas turbines and related generation equipment that can be transported to locations where the existing grid is too weak, too slow, or simply unavailable. In January of 2026, APR said its own generation capacity had expanded from 850 megawatts to more than 1.1 gigawatts. That is not a collection of small backup generators. It is an industrial-scale fleet of movable power generation. The equipment can be delivered to a site, connected to fuel, and used to begin supplying electricity far faster than many conventional power projects. And speed may be the real reason this acquisition matters. Elon Musk may not have bought APR Energy merely to buy electricity. He may have bought time. Artificial intelligence companies are racing to train larger models and bring new systems online before their competitors. In that race, waiting several years for a utility connection is not a minor inconvenience. It can be the difference between leading the market and arriving too late. Owning a mobile generation fleet gives Musk another option. Instead of building a data center and then waiting for the grid, power equipment can potentially be brought directly to the site. The processors can begin operating while permanent infrastructure is still being developed. Once the grid connection is ready, the mobile turbines can be moved somewhere else. A second site, a third site, another cluster of processors waiting to come online. That changes the meaning of the acquisition. A PR's most valuable product may not be electricity itself. It may be the ability to convert money into operating computing power faster than competitors can. This also explains why batteries alone are not enough. Musk controls Tesla, one of the world's best-known battery and energy storage companies. But a battery does not create electricity. It stores electricity produced somewhere else. Large batteries can stabilize a site, respond to sudden demand, and keep systems operating through short disruptions. But a data center that runs continuously still needs a primary source of generation. Solar power can help. Wind can help. Nuclear power may eventually become increasingly important, but every option has limitations. Solar production falls when the sun disappears. Wind varies. Nuclear plants take years to develop. Transmission lines and grid upgrades can also take years. Gas turbines are not the cleanest answer, but they can be dispatchable, movable, and comparatively fast to deploy. That makes them attractive to a company obsessed with speed, and it creates an uncomfortable contradiction. For years, Musk's public image was closely tied to electric vehicles, solar energy, and the transition away from fossil fuels. Now, one of the clearest symbols of the artificial intelligence boom may be a fleet of gas turbines. The message is not that renewable energy has failed. The message is that the artificial intelligence race is moving faster than clean energy infrastructure can always be built. When companies face a choice between waiting for ideal power and using available power now, some will choose speed. That choice carries a cost. Gas-fired generation produces emissions. Large facilities can affect local air quality. Communities near rapidly expanding data centers have raised questions about pollution, permitting, water use, noise, and whether private technology companies should receive enormous amounts of local energy capacity. These concerns are not side issues. They are part of the real price of artificial intelligence. The industry often presents artificial intelligence as something weightless, a model in the cloud, a digital assistant, a piece of software. But the cloud is physical. It is steel, concrete, processors, cooling systems, transmission equipment, pipelines, turbines, and enormous amounts of electricity. The more intelligent the software becomes, the more industrial the infrastructure behind it may need to become. Musk's acquisition also points to a larger transformation across the technology industry. The next generation of technology companies may not behave only like software companies. They may increasingly behave like energy companies. They may sign nuclear power agreements, build private substations, purchase gas generation, develop solar farms, install massive battery systems, and compete for access to the same electricity required by homes, factories, and cities. The battle for artificial intelligence will not be fought only in research laboratories. It will be fought at power plants, utility commissions, gas pipelines, transformer factories, and transmission networks. The most powerful model in the world is useless when the electricity stops. This is why the APR energy deal matters. The official filing does not say that every turbine will be used for XAI. It does not reveal a complete operational plan, and the final purchase price has not been publicly confirmed in a simple headline number. But the strategic logic is difficult to ignore. Musk has been building energy-hungry artificial intelligence infrastructure. APR owns rapidly deployable power generation assets, and the artificial intelligence industry is facing an electricity bottleneck that is becoming harder to hide. The deal appears to value APR at roughly $1 billion or more, based on the payout disclosed by a minority investor. That sounds enormous, but consider what Musk may have received in return. Not merely turbines, not merely a company. Control over one of the most important inputs in the artificial intelligence race, because processors can be purchased, buildings can be constructed, engineers can be hired, but when the grid says, "Come back in 4 years," money alone cannot instantly create time. A mobile power fleet can. For years, the artificial intelligence race was described as a battle for chips. Then it became a battle for data. Now, it is becoming a battle for energy. And Elon Musk may have recognized that shift before most of the public understood it. He did not simply buy a power company. He bought the ability to stop waiting. And in the race to build the future, time may be the most valuable form of power there is.